Hello everyone, welcome to Jason Pokemon Gaming with all of your Pokemon Unite gameplay, tips, and tricks. As you guys saw, how did I get 160k with this setup? Well, I'm going to tell you, I'm not going to hide it from you. For me, I have not changed my style of gameplay, even when Flash Cannon got heavily nerfed, and then they gave it a little bit of a buff to not, of course, destroy Flash Cannon. And then, of course, people started to go to Dragon Pulse, and Dragon Pulse has kind of been back and forth, and now we're seeing a nerf coming for Dragon Pulse. While Dragon Tail's getting a little bit of a timer nerf, but Flash Cannon is actually getting a increased cooldown from 6 to 5, which that works in my favor because I love using Flash Cannon Duraludon. That has never changed for me. It has always worked. This setup has always worked for me, and it's one of my favorites. I love Flash Cannon. I love how you can stun people in that last bit of effort when they try to run away. So it's always been my favorite, but let's get into this setup. So as we see here, Razor Claw, Muscle Band, and Scope Lens. Those have always been my go-to. That has never changed for me. No matter what, I've always used this because we see that Duraludon is just a huge critical hit machine, and Razor Claw is really perfect. After you use a move, you get a 20 damage increase. The higher the Pokemon's attack, the more additional damage is increased. So with Duraludon, he already has a high offensive attack stat. So use a Unite move, get that plus 20. And then, of course, the higher your attack, the more increased damage. So again, you might as well just go with Razor Claw for that matter. Get more damage output. Just do as much damage you can with Duraludon. Scope Lens increases damage of basic attack, critical hits. The higher the Pokemon's attack, the more damage increases. So he already does crit on every third move. I'm pretty sure with Duraludon he does crit every third move. So you might as well get that increased damage with critical hits. Get that in there, get more damage as you can, of course, on top of that. So last but not least, my always go-to is always Muscle Band. When basic attack hits, the damage is increased, of course, by 3% of the opposing Pokemon's remaining HP. So every time, of course, a Pokemon has bigger HP, your attack is going to increase. If that Pokemon, of course, has lower HP, you're not going to get that increase just as much, but it's really nice to shred a lot of those really big, beefy Pokemon down, or also kill some of those squishy Pokemon. As we're transitioning to the emblems, which these are my favorite emblems that I love to use. I have not played Pokemon Unite such a long time, but these are the emblems here. We're going to go 7 brown, of course, get that plus 4% attack. And then, of course, we're going to get 3 red, get that plus 2 basic attack speed. Now, with Duraludon, this little hidden mechanic, with the 3 red basic attack speed, at level 11, he gets increased attack speed. So you see, like, at level like 9, level 10, and as soon as level 11 hit, boom, that attack speed increases just really rapidly. So I really like this setup. As you can see here, I have a lot of browns and a lot of silvers. I actually have not been playing Pokemon Unite for such a long time. I'd probably say I started playing it about a month and a half ago. You'll see I have a lot of gameplay here. I'm going to start uploading a lot of videos. I'm really working right now with Decidueye hitting Masters. Actually, I just hit Masters with Decidueye, so I'm going to be really working with him. I love Decidueye. Once I get him probably up to blue or gold ribbon, I'll probably end up transitioning to Sylveon or Duraludon to get those ribbons because I love both of those Pokemon as well. But again, haven't been playing for such a long time, but once I continually play, you'll start to see these gold emblems come in. But with no further ado, let's get into the gameplay. This is my setup. I hope this works for you. Enjoy.